Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Brandy, and today I'm going to teach you how to grind your own meat. Now, there are a couple benefits to grinding your own meat. For one, you know exactly what's going into that meat. You know if there are additives, you know if there are any changes, as long as those things weren't done on the lesser process. So like the chicken breast, the chicken thigh. When it goes into that ground phase, sometimes there are other additives you may not want in your meat. Another benefit to that is, personally at least, as of late, I've just had a heck of a time finding the types and cuts of meat that I need. For example, tonight I am making copycat pay-way chicken lettuce wraps. However, for the last month, I have not been able to find ground chicken. No ground chicken? That is no problem. I can do that right here at home, and so can you. If you've got it sitting back in some cabinet, collecting dust, sort of forgotten about, dig it out. It's fine. I'll wait. So yours may look a little bit different than mine, but it should look pretty similar still. So this wider end here fits right into this chute, which then does attach into the KitchenAid. From here, there's a little X plate. This X plate, in the manual, it says to use the sharp part facing out, but I did check them. They're both sharp pieces. So there's a diamond here, there's a diamond here, or a square, you know, whichever shape you want to call it. That goes right there. Now you do have a difference. There's a coarser plate and there's a more fine plate. When it comes to ground chicken, I do like to use the more fine plate, and I actually like it very, very fine. For me, I do run my chicken through the grinder twice. From there, I've got a plastic cap. So parts of the inside are metal, but the rest of this attachment is plastic. Make sure that you do not over tighten it. So you're just gonna hand tighten it just like that. Super easy to undo, super easy to put there. If you over tighten it, it will crack. All right, so there's this housing here. And from there, all you're gonna do is release your nut, pull the front off, slide this piece on, and you'll notice there's a little tooth here and there's a little hole for a tooth here. So just match them up, just like that. Tighten that nut back up, and we're good to go. One of the only other things you'll wanna do is make sure that this is locked down so that it does not go anywhere. The first step you're going to do is going to be to cut your chicken into 1-inch chunks, and that's so that your machine can handle it. The second step is gonna be, we're just gonna go ahead and start filling our grinder attachment up. So we've got it there, and you can just go ahead and put it on that deck. We can work it down later. I've got a 1 pound of chicken breast here. We've got it loaded, and we'll be able to push that through. Like I said, make sure that your head is locked in the down position, and then we're gonna turn our setting to 4. From there, you are going to use your plunger. All right, guys, for just 1 second, I'm getting up on my mom's soapbox. When I was a little girl, I was around a gentleman a lot at church, and that gentleman actually had learned this lesson the hard way. Please, 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 use your plunger. Okay, always use your plunger. Your fingers, your hands should never be in that chute. If your grinder is not a KitchenAid grinder, that's fine. Just please do make sure you read your user manual before you use it. And if you've got your meat grinder out right now, you know, or if you wanted to grind up vegetables, or you wanted to grind up whatever it is, but if you've got a couple other things you can grind, guys, you know what I say. Batch everything. Go ahead and get it done while you've got your grinder out, especially if you don't pull it out very often. If you've got a lot of appliances tucked back in a corner and you just know that you don't know when you'll get this grinder out again, go ahead and use it now while it's out. I mean, definitely wash it between different functions, right? If it's not chicken, wash it before you use it with something else, but use it while you've got it out. Also, if you say, hey, I really love this recipe and I don't make it a lot because I haven't been able to find whatever it is, right? Ground chicken for me, for example. Go ahead and grind more than you need now. You know that I say that batch everything. So go ahead and grind the chicken up you'll need next time or over the next couple months. Label them and throw them in the freezer. And that way you've got them there when you're ready to cook again. You don't have to worry about pulling your grinder out. We're almost done with the first set here. And then like I told you, I'll go ahead and run mine through the second time. I just do like that chicken very, very fine. So that's it. We've got ground chicken here. We've got our machine turned off. When you loosen this piece right here, you'll see there's some chicken here. That is ground chicken as well. Just go ahead and toss it in there. I would not waste it. It doesn't make any sense. If your grinder was clean, then you shouldn't have any issues. And then behind this plate as well, and I would even suggest that you loosen this and pull it apart. There we go. When you remove this plate and the little T-nut behind it, there's a lot of ground chicken in there. Just go ahead and pull it all out of there. Now my machine, I'm putting things in the wrong spot. Mine is not dishwasher safe. If you don't have a KitchenAid attachment, make sure you do read the user manual. Yours may be dishwasher safe. But for the pieces that I've got, it's no big deal. I'll hand wash them and then just lay them to dry or hand dry them. But that's it. We've got ground chicken. It didn't cost us anything else. We didn't have to go to 16 stores to find it. If you've got chicken, then you've got ground chicken. If you've got meat, you've got ground meat, guys. I really hope this helped you today. If it did, and it taught you something that maybe you didn't know or maybe you weren't that comfortable with, go ahead and hit that like button. For more copycat videos, meal prep, and kitchen basics, hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a single video. And if you liked this video, you'll probably like this video too.